Hi, it's Laura. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to be doing my 20 favorites in 2020 like update 1. It's so crazy that this is like the first project I'm doing and there's already a first update. I can't believe a month has gone by since I've recorded this last. So I have a couple notebooks in front of me. This is where I just keep track of products that I want to use and like my full product, and then in this I did keep track of usage. I've moved since to putting it on a spreadsheet. I also have like measuring products, you know. So I just wanted to throw a quick disclaimer out. I did switch my scales to this one. Before I was using a food scale and it only went up by like half gram decimals, so it wasn't super accurate. So I've switched it to this one and I took all of my readings for the update today. Readings are, one, going to be more accurate, and two, one of the products went up in weight, so I think it's just because of the scale switch. Before I forget, I just wanted to say Just Some Makeup Hands Denise from Instagram is the one that did the 20 favorites in 2020 project, so I will link her here down below. Check out her Instagram, she's great. Okay, thanks, bye. Without getting too far into an intro, let's just get into this. I'm going to start with the products that I used up. I'm going to tell you how many times I used them because I wrote them down in my handy dandy notebook, and we'll just get into it. So starting with the first product I used up, which was this Katy Perry Killer Queen perfume. No one is surprised that I used this because there was like nothing left in it. However, I'm very proud of myself. This would have just sat in my collection collecting dust forever until I flippin' used it, and it smells so good. It smells like kind of like sexy laundry. But I only ended up having to use this 5 times, and when I say 5 times, I only tracked it in the morning when I would use it. I did take this to work with me, and I did spray it after showers on myself to just smell nice, like in my own home. So this, it probably had a lot more use than 5 times, but that's all that I like wrote down and tracked. Product number 2 is going to be this Urban Decay All Nighter. There wasn't much left in it. I probably had like that much left. However, I blew through this apparently. I really like it. Proud of myself for using a setting spray. Now I'm at my goal of setting sprays. That one took, how many did that one take? That one took 7 uses. The next thing I used up is this K Palette Real Lasting Eyeliner in black. There wasn't much product left in this, but if I didn't put it into something like this, it would have never gotten used up. I only had to use this 8 times. 8 times is a lot for not having much product in here. And then I hit 1 product counts for 2 in this, and that is my Ofra Feeling Myself palette. I had Rodeo Drive and Pillow Talk in this project to hit pan on. I had already hit pan on Blissful in this palette. Y'all, I hit pan on both of those suckers. So Rodeo Drive and Pillow Talk, well, I used both of these 8 times. So the grammage on this one changed from 98 grams to 96.1 grams. So I used a little less than 2 grams of product. So I'm super proud. It honestly probably was 2 grams of product, but my scales changed, so I don't know for sure. But I like kind of go hard with like highlighter. Now I can go down the list. Starting off, I have my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This was at 121 grams. It's now at 118.2 grams. And if you can see in there, I'll have over here, I'll put like where it was. So I used it 9 times this month. This Becca First Light Priming Filter. You can't see it right now, and I will mark it and put a picture of like before and after, but I'm down to here now. So I've used a good like centimeter of product. This was 114.5 grams, and we're now at 105.7. I've used this sucker 13 times. Then the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. You kind of can, that's great. So I'm down here now. That's insane. I've used half a centimeter maybe of product. This was 106 grams. It's now at 99.5. So I've used this one 11 times. I'm hoping I can maybe make this go in like 3 months. This is my MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NC20. I have a fuzz on it. This one was at 23.5 grams. I've used it 10 times and we're now at 21.4 grams. I shook it up because I like saw some discoloration and wanted to shake it up. That was yesterday and it still hasn't settled. So, but I know I was down to about here. Backtracking a little bit, I have this medium beige foundation. There is so little left in here. This was 150 grams. We're at 147.5. I use this one 8 times. But there's not that much product left in there. Well Rested by bareMinerals is next. It's not going to look super different, but I'm just slightly under that line now, like maybe 2 millimeters. But this was at 27.5 grams. I'm now at 27.2 grams. I've used this 12 times. I like this sucker. Then, okay, this is, I'm very proud of this one because if you can see by the picture up here, the pan to start was super small. I've used this 12 times. It was at 29.5. It's at 27.9 now. But look at how much that pan has increased. That is hold it up the right way. That is absolutely insane. Very excited. I can't wait to get this out of my collection. I hold a lot of hard feelings towards this company, and it needs to go. The next I have is this You're So Jelly highlight by Too Faced. This guy here. I've only used this 3 times. I was working on one of these mini cover effects things and I finished it. So I am going to like full steam use this one, but it was at 89.5 grams and it's at 86.9 right now. So that, I've used half of this product in general, but I'm very excited. I love the smell of this thing. This thing smells so good. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Moving down to the blushes that I have in here. Blushes, there's 2 because I'm crazy. Plus I'm working on another one in a different project. Flutter here, this is the one that actually went up a gram. I've used this one, I'm sorry for looking down so much. I've used this one 6 times. It was at 12.5. It was at 12.5 grams. It's at 12.7 now. So that's where we are. Like you can see the line in there, hopefully. Oh gosh, I'm losing product. But I'm just slightly under that line now. And then I have my Morning Blush by bareMinerals. That line has really not changed at all. Ooh, can you focus on it? Yeah. So it's a beautiful shade though. This one was at 12.5. It's at 12.1 now. I've used this one 3 times. I then have, we'll talk about my Wild Thing quad. Technically I made one of my goals in this, but my goal as a whole was to hit pan in 3 of the shades and then finish the 4th shade. So the shade I want to finish is that minty color. And then the other shades, I hit pan in one. I hit pan in the one I don't like to focus on, and I've been trying to focus on it first. I hit pan on the shade Controversy here. I've used Controversy 6 times, Elitist, which is this one, 6 times, Sensational, which is this guy, 5 times, and why can't I point to things? Icon, twice. Icon is hard for me to use right now because I'm focusing on so many freaking orange shadows in my Pando's eyeshadows. I've used this one, did I not weigh this? No, I did. So this was at 58.5 grams and it went down to 57.6. I have this Stila Shimmering Glow in Twig. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. There's like a ton of window in there. I've been focusing a bit on this to wear to work. I'll put this all over the lid, blend it out, and then I put on MAC Tan. So I used this guy 4 times. It went down from 19 grams to 18.7. So then another one is this Kiko Milano Classic Red Lipstick. So this guy here, I actually used this as a cream blush today and I really liked it. So you can see that tiny difference between that. I have used this guy, I feel like a lot more than I've ever used it before, and it's such a pretty shade. I've used this 10 times. That one went down from 9.0 grams to 8.7. So, and then I have the Smarty Pants lip gloss by bareMinerals. Do I have a marking on this still? No, I guess not. I was right below, there's like the tiniest line that you can't see anymore. I was right there and I've made it down here. I was focusing on a different gloss that was so close to being used up and I used that one up. So this is going to be my new desk gloss. So that went from 15 grams to 14.2. I'm not wearing it today. And now I am. So I've used this now 7 times, counting today. So yeah. Then I have, where is this? I didn't put it over here. I have my body cream in Focus. I love Love the smell of this. It is so soft and hydrating. This, I used a decent amount, but I feel like I was focusing on other. It went from 134 grams, 134.5 grams to 113.6. So I've used a substantial amount of this, and I'm very surprised that I used that much. That's an air bubble. So I don't know if there's a real accurate way for me to mark this, but I think I probably went down like half an inch, something like that. It's hard to track that. Some goals that I have. So just because my camera overheated and I definitely did not give it enough time to chill out. The first thing I'm gonna just go over is we hit pan in that highlight palette, and my new goal is to just expand the pans on them. I just want to keep this in for maybe a month, maybe two, see what kind of damage I can do in these. I love the Ofra formula. Blissful, Pillow Talk, Rodeo Dry. They're really pretty mixed all together, but by themselves, I typically go towards the two lighter ones. Blissful's a smidge too dark for me right now, but I am going to Florida. I'm going to be working on this for a little bit longer. I'm not going to take this with me to Florida, I don't think. We're starting at 96.1 grams because that was the weight of this before. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. The roll in something in fragrance form, because I do want to work through quite a bit of my fragrances this year. I am going to roll in this Thierry Mugler Angel is what this one is. This is not even a full fluid ounce. This is the 0.8 fluid ounce or the 25 ml size. And as you can see, I'm about halfway through with that. I've been wearing this a lot. This is actually pretty discolored. I don't know if you'll be able to tell maybe. So it's fairly discolored. I do want to just roll this out. I love the fragrance of this. It's kind of just reminds me of like tea. I don't know. It's really pretty. My fiance loves this on me. He literally compliments me every single time I wear this. So we're starting at 127.3 grams. I've used this quite a bit since that Katy Perry one has been gone, just because I wanted to kind of get a head start and see what kind of progress I could make on it, and I've made a good chunk of progress on this already. So maybe come the March update, so update number 3, this will be gone. Since we rolled out that liquid liner, I'm going to roll in one that I've actually been missing, because I used this one at the end of the year in 2019 and I've been missing it. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is the Tarte Clay Play Liner in Aubergine. This was in a set from a while ago now. We're starting at 6.3 grams on this guy. In keeping on the eyeliner theme, I am rolling this guy in. This is bareMinerals 5 AM. This is, oh, this is so pretty. I have this on my waterline today, but that is that guy there. It's kind of like a silvery, like a warm silver, if that makes any sense. I like to use this one as an eyeshadow base also, so I've been applying that, and then that's where we're starting now. If I can, oh gosh, not do this correctly. So yeah, just about there. That's where we're starting now. Very excited to like get a dent in this. It's a small guy, so we'll see. Hopefully I can continue to use this as a base and kind of roll this out of my collection. It's super old, it's super pretty though, and I really like it. So leave it to me to drop the product I wanted to roll in on the floor. Freaking embarrassing. So in its place, I'm going to bring in this Ulta lip liner in Bittersweet. So that's that guy there. I'm gonna roll this one in because I'm a mess. I am like now very disheveled. So that being said, thank you very much for watching. I would really like it if you thumbs up and comment down below. I always love talking to you guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.